Okay, we're recording. All right, you guys. Hey, happy Sunday. We have our team calls every Sunday night. Well, last week we didn't because of Easter. Um, but it's basically a call for our team dream catchers. And it's just good motivation. It's very good to plug in. So congrats to all of you guys plugging in. Super important for your business for sure, for that motivation and always learning new tips and tricks to be successful with your business. Um, so I am actually uploading the recording of the training that went on today in St. Louis, Missouri. I did it on Zoom live, and I'm uploading it to YouTube right now. It's quite long because it's like a 5-hour training. So I will get that posted in the group page today, so you guys can check it out, watch it while you're like getting ready for the day or folding clothes or doing dishes, anything like that. Anytime that you can watch videos, even while you're doing other things, it's really, really good for you to constantly be learning and getting that mindset right, because this business is 80% mindset, 20% skill. So mindset is super important. Okay, so tonight we are going to be doing probably 2 things. We'll see if we have time at the end, but I'm going to interview Cissie, and we are also going to give you a couple tips that we learned from the training if we have time. So I'm so excited because Cissie just promoted to executive, and she's literally less than 200 in volume away from promoting to Ruby this month. So double promoting in 1 month, which is so crazy. And she literally, I'll let her tell you a little bit about her story, but I talked to her on Tuesday, this past week on Tuesday, and I walked her through doing host to post. I've learned that when I walk people through step by step, host to post, versus tagging them in the video and then giving them like the whole script, like actually walking them through the whole thing and telling them, okay, send this many messages out. Let me know when you're done. I'm going to send you the next thing to send. Like, I've been figuring out that is helping people even more. And I've done it with a few girls recently, and every single one of them has taken off after this, like enrolling customers on their own, high BV orders, because the coffee host post is my jam, y'all. You can upsell so easy with it. I taught her that, and she's literally got 9 customers since Tuesday, 450 in volume from that, and she is like going to promote to Ruby this month, and we're just so stinking excited. So I'm going to unmute her. And so, Cissie, congratulations. Yay.
Oh my God. Like, I am so flippin' excited. Like, I can't even tell you guys. Like, this is amazing. Like, my name is Cissies. I don't know who all is on, and I don't know, I know some of you, but I don't know all of you. I joined this business in June of 2017. So I'm one of those people that it took a little while.
Hold on. That's me. I'm on my computer and my phone. I just have to get off of it.
You're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, I was like, you're muted.
So sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So I joined this business in June of 2017. So I have been sitting on this for a while. And just, I'll be completely, I don't like to say this a lot to people, and I don't make this a big thing, but I feel guilty. I think I paid $9.99 for my business builder kit. $9.99. Like, my first auto ship was $14.90 something cents. It was crazy. And so I think that's why it took me a little bit longer, because like I didn't have that monetary commitment, like I didn't pay $99. I didn't pay $49. I had this like, I kind of did it because it was there and it was $9. And that was kind of my attitude going in. And I hadn't really heard much about the products. The wrap was it. And wasn't really sold on the wrap because for me it was like, no. I purchased the kit. I started using the products. Fell in love with the products. Fell in love with the greens. Like the greens changed my life completely. Like, I mean, quality of life went from like 0 to 1,000. It was crazy. Like I have quit taking Prilosec that I was on for 30 years, and just feel 2,000% better because of these products. And it was, I think when I started to feel better and when I knew what I had my hands on, it was like, okay, I have to do something. Like I felt like, and I've told people this before, but I don't play the lottery. I'm not one of those types of people that go out and buy the mega millions because I feel like I'm going to hit the lottery, and I'm just that's just not me. I'm not built that way. And if you do, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But for me, this was the closest thing that I was ever going to get to winning the lottery, to being able to retire, to being able to travel, to being able to do all of the things that I wanted to do that I just had never been able to really kind of set my eyes on because I was married for 21 years and I was a mom and that was my focus. And then I was in another marriage for 5 years that was horrible, that totally like kicked me all the way back. And I did absolutely nothing for about 1.5 years. But I finally found myself in a place where I was just like really, really happy. And I was like, oh my God, I have to like, start showing these people and just being more vocal about what I have my hands on. And so I started posting and, doing this really, I'm thinking about my posts but I never really messaged people. Like I didn't talk to people. Like I posted really good posts and sometimes I would, especially on Instagram, I'm always like thinking like I'm that type of person that takes 15 minutes to think up a post to post because I want it to be good. But I just didn't message consistently. I didn't follow up. And I still, like, I followed up with a few people, but next week will definitely be the clincher for me. Like, okay, Sissy, you're going to have to follow up with all of these people that you've talked to. And I've got like, I can't even tell you like 2 sheets full of names of people that I've talked to. So it has been a whirlwind. It's been amazing. It's like addictive. It's like you get it and people start like listening to what you're saying and they're like, yes, I want this. Like you're not even having really to sell it. Like they want it. And it's just, you get like this rush and it's just amazing. So it's just been like super, super crazy. So last, I don't know, has it been like 5 days or something? I don't even know. But I don't know. I really can't even tell you other than I just said, okay, I'm going to get up every single morning and I'm going to send out at 20. And I've only been sending out 20 host to post messages in the morning. When I get up, I do 20 and that's it. And I mean, there may come a time where I'm going to have to send out more. I know that isn't going to last forever. I'm going to ride the wave as long as it lasts, but I know that eventually I'm going to have to do more, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, it just kind of what Crystal gave me and the scripts that she gave me just worked. They just worked. And I didn't really have to go outside of them much. There was a couple of times that I had to message her and she was super available to help and, kind of talk me through some stuff. And Amy, I don't know if she's on, she kind of helped me with some stuff as well. So it's nice that, we have these resources and stuff, but I just am like, I don't know. I'm like on cloud 9. Like I don't know. I'm just like so excited. I don't even know. I could talk for like hours. I feel like I go nowhere. I'm such a like blabberer. If you watch any of my lives, I just like trail off like everywhere.
That is so awesome. I'm so excited for you. Like, you guys, Host to Post has changed our business. Like Sissy said, she's been in almost 2 years and she is going Ruby this month. And it's because she never gave up. She never gave up. And now that she is implementing Host to Post, which you guys, like, I used to get maybe 4 to 5 customers a month from parties and from just posting and stuff. And now I'm getting like 20 to 30 customers a month. There's people getting 100 customers a month on Host to Post. Like it is just completely changed our business. And it's never going to go away. Like there's 7 billion people in the world. Like it's been a thing for at least a year and a half now, I think. So it's been incredible. And I think that what because, you know, some people will try host a post and then it's not working for them or whatever. It works if you work it, you guys. It works if you are doing it consistently and if you're talking to enough people. So you need to make sure that you're sending out host post messages to at least 20 people a day, 15 to 20 people. Obviously up it more if you want to get more, but sometimes it can be too overwhelming. So if it gets too overwhelming for you, just know that you can slow it down a little bit. But it's so simple what we do because we already have like pretty much the scripts and we're pretty much just going through the same conversations. We're talking to brand new people every single day that are already interested in the products. Like she said, you don't even really have to you don't have to push people. Like you're just giving them information because they ask for information on the post, right? And it's also growing your network every single day. So I think you told me earlier that you got like how many new friends?
Okay, so like when I started it, like when I first started doing the host to post and like, you know, I was kind of just like adding to my network a little bit, but not really a lot. I started with 500 friends. I'm like 753 right now. So like, I know that some of you probably have thousands of friends, but I'm a 45-year-old grandma and I only had 500 friends. Okay. So, it was just crazy. Like it was just adding to my, I'm like, I'm friends with people. Like I'm talking to people in Pennsylvania, in Connecticut, and I mean, Chicago, like everywhere. It's so crazy. It's just like, it's just mind blowing to me how quickly it can just take off. And it's like, I knew that, like I say, and it's been 2 years and I've had, you know, little like highs where I was enrolling and I was doing it and then I just crashed. Like I let something slip in that I felt like, you know, was just this huge boulder that I let get in the way. And then of course I just quit doing it. You know, I of course continued. I've always have done the products because I love them, but I would, you know, I wasn't posting as much. I was of course not messaging people because I would, you know, occasionally send out like host a posts, you know, but I was talking to my family. Like I was talking to my cousins and my sisters and my mom, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I wasn't getting outside of my comfort zone. And so this really, really got me out of my comfort zone. Like, and I was telling Crystal, the job that I just left that, I was working as a customer service rep for OnStar. So, I mean, literally they teach you to, you know, keep their OnStar services if they don't even have their vehicle. I mean, it's like they train you to sell those services so well. And I'm like, okay, I don't even own a jam vehicle. All right. And I mean, I think OnStar is great, but it's not, it works. It hasn't changed my life like the greens has. It doesn't give me the crazy hella energy like the coffee does. But here I'm like, literally, like I could sell OnStar to somebody without a car. I was that good. And I'm like, why am I not doing this with my own business and making money for myself? Like what am I, you know, and I just took that mindset. Like, I know what I'm talking about. You know, I don't know what my personality is. I haven't done one of those tests or not, but I'm very like, need to be knowledgeable. I want to know what I'm talking about. If somebody asks me a question, I want to be able to answer without having to run to Crystal all the time. Especially about, you know, when we started doing the whole keto thing, I became as much of an expert on keto as I could because I knew it was going to be a huge focus and it's a huge thing right now. And of course, like I say, the greens, I don't have to just, you know, make me feel so good that I just can tell everybody about them all the time. But yeah, it's just, you know, it was like, I was like, I have something so much bigger in my hands right now. It's like, I need to take this energy and put it into my business that I paid $9.99 for. Like what? I mean, I just can't even close my mind that I'm going to, you know, and I've gotten, you know, $34 checks, $80 checks here and there, you know, over the years or whatever, just from like having the little highs or whatever. But to actually be able to see that there's something bigger for me. I've seen it with Crystal. I've seen it with Amy. Oh my God, I love that girl. Like what? So it's like, I see that for me, like I see it like, and I'm like, oh my God, I can touch it. It's like right there. And it's just, I'm just super excited. I'm so super excited. Sorry. Like,
no, thank you.
oh
That's awesome.
God.
That's what we need to hear.
I'm drinking my hydrate. I don't know what's in this, but it's like minerals. And I don't know. I didn't realize it was energized, but I'm super energized right now.
You're just excited. Oh my gosh.
Super.
Excitement could do so much for your business too. Like it's crazy. So yes. So like again, she's been in it for 2 years, and she just decided, like, she's going to be consistent and she's going to do the dang thing. You guys need to decide. You guys need to know where you're at, where you're going. You need to have your charts out. If you want to promote, you better know how much volume you need to promote to that rank, and you better keep track of it and keep it updated every single day. Keep it right out in front of your face every single day, because that's what's going to give you the motivation. Like, oh my gosh, I need this much volume. I have this many days.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to break it out into a daily goal. Like, I need to get, this much PV every single day, and then working with your team and stuff. So it's crazy that, she joined 2 years ago, but she's just now really deciding and really going for it. And she's not going to give up because she sees other people be successful. And the only reason that, like, me and Amy and, we're successful is because we are doing this consistently. We are not giving up. We are posting consistently. We are messaging consistently. Just host a post. We don't even have to message people to, oh, can you buy my product, anymore. It's so simple. And growing your network, like, she only has 500 friends, and that the max on Facebook is 5,000 now. So that is what I encourage all of you guys to do, is grow your network as much as you can, especially using host to post, but not just host to post. Make sure that you're adding like 50 people a day to your Facebook, because that's going to be more eyes on your posts, and that's going to be more people that you can ask to host a post. Obviously, I wouldn't like message them right away after they accept your friend request to host a post. But that shows you right there that you can be successful even with 500 friends on your Facebook, because with host to post, you're talking to people who aren't even on your Facebook yet, So I think the main thing with the few girls that I've been doing this with, Jennifer Bricker, we just had a Zoom with her like a month ago. I walked her through host to post. She's been enrolling like crazy on her own. Alexis Gonzalez, I just walked her through that. Yeah,
that's my girl. I don't even know her. Hey, Kelly, I don't even know you, but you rock. I love you.
And then Cissie, like, what I've noticed is these girls that are starting to enroll a lot of customers and doing it on their own and getting high BV, it's because they're doing it consistently and they're talking to a lot of people. So just like anything else in life, if you want to be successful with it, you have to be consistent with it. So I would make that the first thing you guys do. The very first thing that you do for your business every day is get out 20 messages to host a post. It literally takes 5 minutes to copy and paste. Hey girl, can I ask you a quick question, to 20 people. You can print out your Facebook friends list, go through it that way. You can go to people who are active on your messenger, send it out that way so you get more response back quicker. How do you do it, Cissie?
I have just been, because I don't have access to a printer right now. I actually have one that I'm going to be getting. It's like en route. It's getting shipped, but, so I've just been going like literally to my like Facebook page and then just going to friends and then just kind of scrolling through. Okay. And then I keep, like paper trails of like who I've talked to, of course, like, so I like have a paper every day of who I've talked to so that I can kind of keep track. But I do plan on printing out my Facebook friends list. So, but right now I'm just literally going to my page and hitting friends, and then like I'll go through like the A's and then the B's. I think I'm like into the B's or the C's right now, so I'm just kind of going through it and just I don't even care. Like I'm just sending them out. Like I'm spamming. I mean, like literally, I have been like like I say, I'm 45. Okay. I sold Rainbow vacuums. I have sold Kirby vacuums. Like literally, I mean, chugging these things around in my 79 Malibu. Like, okay. I mean, like, this is something that I believe in. Like I was and I made money doing that. Like I just was like, got to get it together, girl. But yeah, so I just go down right now. I'm just going down my friends list and keeping track on paper. Eventually, once I get the printer, I will download my Facebook friends list, because for me, I like to be organized. And oh man, that paper I'm having issues with that paper already. What am I gonna do with all this paper?
Yeah, that would be an easy way to keep track of who you talk to too. and I personally, I have a planner. So like every person, when I talk to them on that day, I'll write their name down and then I'll follow up with them like the day after or 2 days after. But that is another huge thing with Host to Post. If you want Host to Post to be successful, you have to follow up. And in order to follow up, you need to write names down because you're going to talk to so many people, you're going to forget who you're talking to.
Right.
Like legit. So make sure that you're writing everybody down that you talk to and following up with them, because most people are not going to order the very first time you talk to them. So following up with them, hey, did you get a chance to read my last message? Or hey, you know, were you still interested? I'm placing orders today. Did you want me to get your order in? A lot of people get busy and stuff, so following up is huge. But with Host to Post, like, we can get a new customer every day that actually orders right on the spot. That's why I love Host to Post, as long as you're talking to that many people every single day, you know what I mean? So I think that, and then also Cissie was telling me, which Jennifer does too, which I do now too, is every time you're talking to people that, you know, from Host to Post and they're not ordering right away, or they say, you know, I can't order until next Friday or whatever, ask them to Host to Post.
Yes.
That is what Jennifer was doing. I wasn't doing that really consistently, and Jennifer said that she was, and it was working really well for her. And Sissie's telling me she's doing it. I'm doing it
Every
now.
one of them. Yeah.
Yes.
And if they tell you they don't have money, I'm like, oh girl, then you need to get into this $100 Visa gift card drawing, because we all need money. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just like, it's amazing. And everybody, I've only had a few people say no. And a lot of it's just, they don't like the kind of the platform that they use their social media for. They just don't do that. So it was nothing. I haven't gotten any negative responses. I'll say that. So that's nice.
That's awesome. And you might get one here and there. Someone just told me that they got a negative response. I'm like, well, on to the next person. Like, whatever. They don't pay your bills.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I, at OnStar, when we were trained, when we were going through the training, literally my boss said, and I've heard this elsewhere, and I don't know where, but some will, some won't, so what? Like, you have to move on. You cannot get stuck. Like, oh, they just said no to me and they don't want my product. So what? Somebody else does. And if you sit and, you know, sulk about this one person that didn't want your product, you're not going to talk to the person that wanted your product, that might host a post for you and have 5 or 10 other friends that want your product, because like me, people tend to hang together. So it's just like, I don't know. It's like I say, it's like something has clicked, and I don't know. I mean, it used to be, I remember I used to sit back and go, this just isn't for me. Like, I'm never gonna reach even executive, let alone Ruby, or like even have an emerald chart out. Like, never ever thought that was going to happen for me. I thought, oh, I'll get my products and I'll make a little bit here or there. It'll, you know, the ends will meet and that'll be about all it'll happen. But it's like, I don't know, just within the last, however, 5 days or whatever it's been, it's just, I don't know, like, there's a light and I see it, and there's something on the other side, and I don't care what's in between. I'm getting to the other side and I'm seeing what it just blows my mind. Like I say, I haven't met you, Kelly, but like, girl, you are a huge part of this promotion. And I am so appreciative of you for everything that you've done to help this happen. And I'm so excited to build with you. Like I say, I cannot wait to meet you and Alexis. This is just so super exciting. I'm just like flipping, freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly doesn't even know, but Kelly, you are on Cissie's team, so you can come to her for help too as well. And you and Alexis are a huge part of her promotion, but in order for her to get to that Ruby, she had to bust out some volume for this month, and I am so excited for you because you are so close and you're gonna make it happen. I know you will. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I know we only have a couple more minutes until the corporate call comes on at 10. I will be posting the scripts again in the group. I have changed them a little bit from my video that I posted a while back about Host to Post. It's still a great video to watch, like all the tips and tricks and why it's important and stuff. But I have updated some scripts just from different videos I've watched of other people being successful with it. So I'm going to get those new scripts posted. And so that way you guys can use them. And obviously, you know, if there's ever some something that people have other questions on, you're not sure how to answer it, just screenshot it, send it to your sponsor, and then we can help you like with those. But it's just really about consistency, and the $100 Visa gift card giveaway has been awesome. I mean, before we used to just like have people get in a drawing for a free sample, like if we have any samples like from our kit or whatever, if they post for us. But now as a team, we're doing the $100 Visa gift card giveaway. So each person pitches in $5, and 20 people, that's $100. And then if we have any extra, you know, for more people pitching in, then we'll just get another gift card at that amount. And we are going to start doing them like monthly, like by calendar month. So we just started this one about like the last week of April. So we're going to go through May, and then we're going to start having the drawings on the 1st. So June 1st is going to be the drawing for this one. So we're going to bust it out the rest of this month, obviously, and then next month, and then we'll start doing them on the 1st of each month. So if you have not participated in that and you want to, you can send me $5 via Facebook Messenger, Cash App, PayPal, whatever. Just let me know, and then you can offer people to get into that drawing to host a post. And we've noticed that we get more yeses because who doesn't want $100, you know, free? And not everybody's wanting the product, so but everybody wants money, right? So we've noticed a lot more with that. And if you've already had them, like if you've already had them post about coffee or whatever, and then they comment on another one of your posts about the $100 gift card giveaway or whatever, then you can have them actually post about the giveaway, like, hey, my friend Crystal is doing a $100 Visa gift card giveaway. Who wants information? Drop an emoji. So you can have people who have already done a post for you do a post about the drawing, and then those people have them do the post about, you know, the product. So that's just another way to grow your network even more. So like I said, I'm going to be posting the training in the group, the recording of the training that we had. And then the corporate call is starting at 9. But you guys, I'm going to be posting the recording, so definitely check out that training that happened today. They went over color personalities, branding yourself, like really how to brand yourself on social media so people want to buy from you. People buy from you before they buy like the products, you know, they buy you. Sealing the deal, there was some great tips on sealing the deal, keeping loyal customers and keeping distributors longer, you know, retaining them. Great tips on that. Tips on time management. There was a results panel that shared results, and they also did a lot of upselling in that panel, like talking about upselling the products. What else? I think they talked about the compensation plan and how incredible it is, and even getting new distributors started. They talked about, ooh, I got a weird ringing in my ears. Someone must be talking about me. So we were going to share some tips, but I know it's 10 o'clock right now. So, and I know, Carissa, unless you really want to share, you can. No. Carissa came over and did the watch party with me, so I didn't really get anything ready as far as like sharing any tips on that, but I did want to tell you guys the different panels that were in there. So definitely check out that training because it's awesome. And yeah, so everybody, the corporate call will be starting. They always start a couple minutes later on Mark Pentecost Facebook page. So definitely check that out. I don't know if they're going to have any end of the month things, any specials or anything like that going on, or maybe they'll extend the free shipping. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you guys for hopping on, and congratulations again, Cissie, on your promotion.
Thank you
and
so
your
much,
next promotion.
you guys. I appreciate it. Yay.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you for sharing, and I will get the recording of this posted, and I'll also be posting the host scripts that I've been using. So have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.